Hey everyone, my name is Sam, and welcome back to Asemblance. We're back for part 2. It's been a little while since we played this game, but I had such a blast playing it the first time. It is still as good as I remember it. And we're back today because the first time we went through and played the game normally. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go for the rest of the endings, which are a little bit more difficult to get. I am gonna try to get all of these endings compacted into one video because the most of them don't actually require you to do that much. So I was originally just gonna do two extra videos, but now I think I'm only gonna try and do one. So let's get straight into it and let's get the other endings, because in total there are 4 other endings that we have yet to get. Last time we got the ending called Your Mind, which is where we entered into the corrupted memory as it was, and that was the end of it. So let's get straight into it. So we
doing so much better than before.
Thanks, AI. I haven't missed you. So it spawns us back here, and we have the option.
Really want to try this again? You've been
I
at
swear
this
to.
for far too long.
I didn't mean to do that.
For some reason, you seem really stressed out.
Very concerned.
I was about to say, if this AI interrupts me one more time, I'm gonna, like, destroy it, but it sounds like it's already destroying itself. So, I hit continue, and it's put us in right before we entered into the corrupted memory, so we don't have to go through the whole game again, thank God. So, what we have to do this time...
This memory has been corrupted and is
No longer accessible.
I was gonna say load up the corrupted memory, and
Let's get
then...
back to the job at hand.
And
I swear to God. What we have to do now is, obviously, this takes place after we've... because you remember, we had the choice to either go into the corrupted memory or let it corrupt itself and disappear. And we chose to go in last time. Now we've chosen not to, and the memory no longer exists. So first of all, before we do anything else, there is something...
This is all.
a very good sign.
I'm just gonna... There is something I actually want to show you guys that I missed out on last time, because I'm a blazing moron. So, you remember last time, the way we were able to, discover the AI, power switch, where we're able to turn off the AI and gain access to our memory, there was nothing that really let us learn that. You know, I knew that was what we had to do because I played the game before, but there was no way for our character to have known that. And that's because I actually missed an area. As you can see, we couldn't enter here last time because we didn't have the flashlight. But there's actually the back of the office. So this is the area that I missed last time. And basically, this is because I'm pretty sure we got a message from one of the tapes in the office that was saying that they were in the back room, and this is the back room. So in this back room, we have quite a few documents. Oh. To inform the team that as of 7 of the 8th, I will be abandoning my role in the Asemblance project. 558F. Right. So we have a blueprint of our apartment, which by itself is a little weird because I don't think this is our main character's office. Or if it is, you know, that's slightly less weird to have a blueprint of our own house. But if someone else has a blueprint of our own house in their office, that's a bit weird. But we have here, this is basically a blueprint of the main area that we keep coming back to when we come out of the memory. So we have the memory machine here. there's the input that we put our memories into. And here, emergency AI shutdown. And you can see there was a little bit of a glitch there because we never saw that in the last episode. And the only reason I knew to go that way is because I've already played the game. But we can actually, go which button it is. There we go. We can actually come back out now because that's all we needed to learn from that.
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Oh, and there's also another achievement we can get if we go back here.
The proper credentials for you to be back here.
Please, get out.
God, being a little bit more aggressive this time. But there's actually an achievement you can get for going back here after shutting down the area the first time. If you open up the box, the button is still there.
Nobody knows exactly what that control panel does.
I think it's mislabeled.
And if you press the button again,
Yep, it's definitely mislabeled.
nothing happens.
What did you think was going to happen
You should be more careful. Imagine what would happen
if I wasn't here to guide you?
We don't need your guidance anymore, computer. We're forging our own path. So, the first of the endings that we're going to go for today is called The Truth. I have a guide up because I researched this a long time ago, so I can't exactly remember how to do these endings. But basically, what we need to do is we need to go to the Woodland Ridge. We have to go here first. Back to where it all started, the beautiful landscape that it is. So, what we have to do is we have to go over to the blue butterfly, a very important thing in all of this, and we have to stare at it. This sends us to our home, sorry. Just like it did the first time. Which is, and you can hear the ambience for the Woodland Ridge is actually still playing, so we're sort of breaking the system a bit. Ah yes, I see the supernova is still going on outside, honey. Grab the hot dogs, let's have a barbecue. There's nothing better at roasting sausages than the sun. But yeah, we're gonna carry on this way, because there's someone waiting for us. Your wife. Things are getting very fuzzy.
You always wanted to be right. Was it worth it?
I'm gonna be honest, honey. I'm not sure whether you're talking about the memory machine or I don't know, fucking which Star Wars movie's better. You're gonna need to be a bit more specific. She was looking at a photo of our kid, so clearly something bad's happening. So we've gone to the bedroom, seen our wife. Now we can exit the simulation again.
There are certain things I can help you with, but your thoughts and
Memories are your own.
that's my job. I'm here.
Here to help you.
Perhaps
You're
I
just-
should give you another psychological survey. What do you think of that?
No, because they just annoy me every time. Every time that you gave...
You really want to try this again?
Shut the fuck. So now what we have to do is we need to... Shut up. Thank you.
There are certain things I can help you with, but your thoughts and memories are your own.
Just be quiet. Now we have to go back to the Woodland Ridge and there's someone waiting for us. Look at that. This ain't the colourful place it once was. No wife. Wasn't worth it.
I've been waiting for you. This is the end. The end you've chosen for yourself.
Just like before, but black and white.
It might have been
Crazy.
different had you taken another path. But here you are. How does it feel? Isn't this what you've always wanted?
I don't know.
It's okay. You'll get another chance. Depending on what you believe.
We're gonna find the truth to all of this. But that was the truth. Quote unquote. And still, it's called the truth. Doesn't really tell us anything, so we're gonna head back in. So the next ending we're gonna be going for, now that we've done the truth, we have 3 shifts that we need to activate. And the first of this is called the blue shift. So to do that, I swear to God, if this AI interrupts me one more time, I'm going to shut off this game. I'm never going to do anything on it ever again. So, luckily, it saves our progress, so we don't have to do the truth steps again. So our wife is still there in the Woodland Ridge. So what we have to do for the blue shift is very simple. Instead of going to our wife and unlocking the truth, we go past her and go to the thing that has been with us since the very start, the blue butterfly. And what do I always say? The truth to everything in this game, to look closer. Ladies and gentlemen, now entered the blue shift. With our lovely blue butterfly friend. So the AI is not speaking, and there's a blue light flashing, and the only thing we can do is to go through. There were a few flashes.
You are doing so much better than
Before,
That's my job. I'm here.
to help you.
Welcome to the blue shift. So our butterfly friend is still here, and now what we have to do is access the corrupted memory
I'm afraid
again.
This is what you feared most. The only way out is to remember why you entered in the first place.
I don't think I've ever heard that one before, but anyway. Another corrupted memory. The blue shift.
I thought this is where you might end. Hello, Doctor. I am you. Well, a recording meant of you, of yourself, but through a filter to mask our voice. You've gone too far, and only one thing will now make sense to you. The only way out is to keep going further in.
Well, further in we go. So, I guess that kind of just shows that, perhaps, I'm not sure, well, again, everything is laced with deception in this game, but now, you can see our little butterfly friend is on the logo. And, like I said, everything is laced with deception in this game. You know, you don't know who or what to trust, but if the AI is telling the truth, then it's been us all along talking to us, which is a bit weird. But we're heading back in, because we've still got 2 more endings to go. So, the next ending we have to do...
Sometimes I get concerned that false memories are being planted in your mind.
Just like fucking clockwork. So then,
Sometimes repressed memories are the most significant.
the next ending we're going for is the green shift. Now, this is a little bit more difficult. So, first, we have to activate the
There are
blue
certain
shift.
things I can help you with, but your thoughts and
Shut
memories are
up! Just let me into the fucking memory and then you stop talking. So what we have to do is we have to activate the blue shift again. Like so. Portals open, go through, And there we go. We're back in the blue shift. So now what we have to do is, instead of going into the corrupted memory, because that is the blue shift ending, we have to go back to the Woodland Ridge. I think. No, hold on.
Reading suggests you
Yes.
have a good idea.
Shut up. Yes, we have to
Reading
get,
suggests you have a
like
good
I said,
idea.
shut up. So now we're in the creepy blue shift Woodland Ridge. I need a drink, Jesus. So what we have to do is we have to go back over to the butterfly, and I'm gonna make sure I know what to do because I believe this is timed. Once we zoom in on the blue butterfly, we're gonna get sent to our apartment, and what we need to do is we need to run through the back door in the bedroom before it closes. And I think that'll be good. Right. Oh, shit. Run. To the door. Yep. Go, go.
Really think you can undo our past?
Yes, I do. So our wife was glitching around everywhere there, but now the alarm's green. We've got a green butterfly. Do the portal once more. Welcome to the green shift.
You were in there for almost 2 hours. What were you doing all that time?
Clearly the time dilation's messing up a little. So now, obviously, same thing as the blue shift. Load up the corrupted memory, and we get the green shift ending.
This path has not been previously submitted. Please stand by.
Previously submitted, you say?
In all likelihood, this is based on an error. The choices you've made cannot be reconstructed. All unprovable actions will be purged. Any sustained logic will remain intact, available to you once your readings prove reliable.
And I forgot to comment on this. You'll notice that the same music plays every single time we go into the corrupted memory, but it's a slightly different style each time. For example, this time it's incredibly quiet and incredibly soft almost, but we go through the door, and that's the green shift done. And we didn't learn a lot from that. The blue shift at least gave us some form of information. Oh, that was a bit weird. But now you can see some leaves falling. So we didn't really learn anything from that. The AI said that that was just an error, so we're gonna go back in for the final ending. And this one's gonna be a tricky one. So, the final ending that we have to get is the most difficult.
Very impressive. This is all a very good sign.
I am getting so cross with this AI. I'm gonna head into the Woodland Ridge immediately to explain this so this AI isn't fucking yammering in my ear. Right. So the final ending in this game is an incredibly difficult one compared to the other two because it's timed and it's very specific. The last shift that we need is the white shift. And this was something that people actually had to search for quite some time. But basically, what we have to do is, we have to go, each shift leads on to the next one. So we have to activate the blue shift, activate the green shift, and then load up our apartment. And we have to go straight in because the timer will have started as soon as we load it up. When we're in our apartment, we have to stare at our digital clock, and when it hits 9:19, we have to open the drawer where we found our flashlight. Then we have to go back to the clock and wait for it to change to 9:20, and when it does, we start a stopwatch and go to the bedroom. And immediately, at exactly 16 seconds on the stopwatch, We zoom in on that hole in the wall, which I said, which I joked in the last episode was a bullet hole, but it's not. And exactly 16 seconds, and if we've done it right, then a poster, a picture on the wall will appear. And then we exit the simulation, and I'm pretty sure we go to the corrupted memory at that point. So this is going to be a bit technical. That's the blue shift. Load up the Woodland Ridge immediately, wasting no time. I'm on the butterfly again. We're in our home. We have to run again. Go through. We're in the green shift now. Well, not yet. Now we're in the green shift. And here we go. And I don't know if I don't think I'm going to get this first time because it's quite technical. But I really hope I do, because if not, we have to go through that whole thing again. So.
You were in there for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours, right. So we load up the memory and wait for it to go to 9:19. Then we open the drawer immediately. And then when it changes to 9:20, we start the stopwatch, and it's 16 seconds stare at the wall. Alright, boys and girls, let's do this. Here we go. Alright. So we can't zoom in, we have to just stare at it. I stare at it properly so I know when it's gonna change over, because if we stare at it, then the sequence will trigger where it fast forward to nighttime. And we don't want to do that. I'm not sure if you can do that in the shifts. This is the longest minute of my life. This is seriously the longest minute of my life. Waiting for that to change to 9. There we go. Right, so we open the drawer, and then we wait again. Oh, this is the most nerve-wracking thing I've ever done. I have my phone, and I have a stopwatch on my phone set up ready, so as soon as it turns to 9:20, start the stopwatch. I've never gotten this ending before, because it's so difficult. I did try multiple times back in the day, but I couldn't get it. On. There we go. Right, I'm going. Stopwatch is started. This hole right here. 13, 14, 15, 16. It didn't. Oh! Yes! White shift. First time. Let's go. Yes. We did it. Oh my god. That was about a second. So maybe I did it a second too soon, or maybe the game does it a second too late. Oh man. I thought we were gonna. I'm so glad we managed to do that. I thought we were gonna be here for fucking like ages. So that is, I presume, our son. And considering that that wasn't on the wall before, that was clearly, I thought it was a bullet hole at first, but I think it was just, you know, the bit where the nail went in to put the picture on the wall. So considering that that wasn't on there, and we remember in the when we were first doing the truth, our wife was looking at a picture of presumably our son, so clearly something bad happened. Now we're in the white shift and there's no... Well, we're not in the white shift yet. Not yet. There's no sound at all, but now...
You advised yourself against this action. I think it's in your best interest to stay here, with me.
But, well, actually, we are in the white shift now. We didn't even have to go through the portal. Look, we've got the white butterfly. We didn't even have to go through. But even the AI is telling us not to do this, so whatever's about to happen is clearly important. And just to emphasize this, I've never done this ending before. I vaguely remember what happens in it. It's a little different from the others. But me entering this memory, an achievement thing will flash up because I've never been able to do this one before. So here we go, the ending to Asemblance. Here we go. The last corrupted memory. The white shift. Achievement unlocked. White. And the AI's not talking to us. I think the sun may have gotten a bit higher up each time. I think it was definitely lower down before. Maybe, I could be wrong. But this is it. Now, if I remember correctly, I'd almost forgotten about this. But when we reach this door, we don't walk through it. I vaguely remember this thanks to... And I don't think the guide actually covers this that I've got up right now. But I remember this. Instead of walking through the door, this time we can go around it. And what we have to do is walk through it backwards. Here we go. Oh, shit!
We don't have a battery ram. We got a sledgehammer. Stand back. Bring the sledgehammer. Hold on. Wait. That's not a sledgehammer. Hold on. Don't do anything stupid with that thing. Stand back. Stand back. Let's go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Did that work? No. Try it again. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Sounds like it's hardly making a dent.
Let us know you're okay. Hello. Give me the paper. Give me the floating paper. Give me the floating paper. Hurry. I have to read this to you. Excuse me. Number 1, it says, do not turn on the machine. Number 2, it says, if you turn on the machine, do not turn off the machine. And number 3, let it be known that this will be included in your performance assessment and you will be managed out of the Asemblance project. And number 4 says, just repeat number 1. Say something! Why aren't you saying something? I think you're walking away. No, you gotta come to the sound of my voice. Come to the sound of my voice, please.
Literally can't move, dude.
Rick, come back. Don't you dare. Don't run away, please. That you? That you? That you? That her?
Great job. Thank you for playing. Nyla. Being rescued by, like, the most incompetent people in the entire world, apparently. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Asemblance. Wow, it was... what a ride. It's so cool for an indie game. It's so well detailed and so nice as a story. And it's good for me personally because obviously I got all the endings apart from the White Shift all the way back in, you know, way back when I first bought the game. And I never got the White Shift, so coming back to do it for the channel is very nice. And as you can see, everything's now black and white. We did it! So, I don't know what happened. We were clearly being rescued by someone, so, because we were clearly being held captive by the AI, and, you know, I didn't know if there were anyone else in the building. But we were being held captive, so we were clearly being rescued by the most incompetent people, by the sounds of it. But they were reading out some, like, things, and they were saying, like, number 1, do not turn on the machine, and I'm just like, we've been going through memories, activating weird color schemes in, like, the fabric of reality itself, so I think we're way past don't turn on the machine. But whether or not we actually got out, I have no idea. But, and it's a big but.
That's what she said.
I am aware, and I wasn't always aware of this, there is a prequel game called Asemblance Oversight, and I haven't played that, so I think what I'm going to do, having finished this, we're going to go to Asemblance Oversight, the sequel game, but it's a prequel, I'm pretty sure. I think it's going to tell us how the machine was made in the first place. So, I'm very much looking forward to that, because I've never played that, and I love this game, so I presume I'm probably going to love the next game as well. So, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, everyone. I hope you did enjoy this video. I definitely did. And that was all of the other endings for Asemblance. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I will see you on another video very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone.